fabulous first graders. Today we are going to read through the story you are taking your test on in your My Book Volume 4. So, our story is called Thank You, Mr. Aesop. It is in your My Book Volume 4 and is found on page 192. 192. I will wait for you for just a little bit, but if you need more time, you can always pause the video and come back. Now, while I'm waiting, I'll tell you a little bit about this text. This is an informational text. An informational text is giving you some information about a topic. This is nonfiction. An informational text is nonfiction. It is not fic. And in this, we need to listen for facts about people and photographs of real-life people. By now, you should be with me, and if not, pause and wait till you can get there. Okay, let's go. Thank You, Mr. Aesop by Helen Lester. Aesop lived a long, long time ago. It was so long ago that we are not even sure he was real. Some people think Aesop was a storyteller from Greece who told stories about animals that acted like people. Some animals were full of nonsense. Others were wise. Those stories are called fables. Each one teaches a lesson. And that is one way that fables are different. Each fable teaches a lesson. And that lesson is called a moral. If you took notes with us this week, you should have this written in your book too. People liked Aesop's fables. One person told another, who told another, who told another. You get the idea. Long after Aesop's time, people were still telling the fables. They were printed in books, and each author changed the story to make it a little bit different. So, Aesop's stories were so popular that people first started telling them to each other. That's how they got told. It even tells us up here that the first thing they did is one person told another, who told another, who told another. You get the idea. And then after they told everybody, then they were printed into books. And each author changes the story a little bit to make it different so that each one has their own flair. Today, people still like Aesop's fables. Many authors tell these stories. This author, Jerry Pinkney, wrote his own versions of Aesop's fables. His art helps to tell each tale. These are real-life books written by this author right here. Here's the photograph we were looking for in the nonfiction text. Here we have Ed and Rebecca Wimberly. Not Wimberly, Emberly. Ed Emberly and his daughter Rebecca also retell Aesop's fables. They change the stories to make them their own. In their book, The Ant and the Grasshopper, the weather is hot, not cold like in the other versions. Also, the grasshopper is not alone. He has friends and plays music with a bug band. We listened to this story this week too. And we talked and compared and contrasted the two books. Think of it. Many fables were first told long, long ago. These stories hold lessons for all of us. So will you be the next storyteller? I hope your reply is yes. You could retell an old fable. Retell is just saying it in a new way. Or you can make up a new one. What lesson will it teach? Remember, if you're telling a fable, it has to have that lesson. Good luck answering your questions.